Here's a tablet with flash support.
Point Archos. If you thought the netbook wasn't small enough for everyday computing, then you're gonna love the Archos 9 PC tablet. Only 0.68 inches thin and weighing 1.76 pounds, this fully functional computer uses a 9-inch touchscreen and virtual keyboard to navigate Windows 7 with ease. Plus, it's got an Intel Atom processor and 1 gig of RAM for all the power of a netbook in tablet form for $550. Can we pull it up on here?
Anne Hathaway.
I just found out Anne Hathaway was topless in a movie. Like, my world's been shattered. I can't talk about a tablet PC.
Brokeback Mountain and one.
Wait, there's more than one?
And Havoc. I believe it's one called Havoc. That's right after Princess Diaries.
Archos.
They're nice too. They're nice and big and full.
I bet. I love you, Anne Hathaway.
She's a really nice person
I love her.
too. And
I bet she's a
her
sweet
boyfriend's
person, inside and
amazing.
out.
Her boyfriend is really sweet. You've met Adam before.
Hurdles were designed to be leapt.
So, since the announcement of the iPad, people have been, it's a good saying. Good.
Right?
Okay, so people have been anxious to get their hands on a tablet PC.
Yeah.
Archos has one of the first. It's called the Archos 9.
Ooh, it's so shiny.
It is
perfect for blinding your friends.
10 inches long by 5 inches wide. It is a little over half an inch thick right there. It feels really heavy to me.
It's solid.
It's like a brick.
You could bludgeon people.
You could. It has a 9-inch touchscreen right there. The overall design of this tablet, they're trying to be sleek. I think
yes, they are trying.
But it's just heavy.
that was their intent.
It's just heavy, and the corners are sharp. But how functional do you think the layout is?
That's
a sharp edge.
The layout was fine. I mean, really, the layout was. It's kind of a minimalist approach. You have 5 buttons to complement the touchscreen. It has a kickstand in the back. Woo! It's wild.
It's like a motorcycle.
Yeah, like a Schwinn. It lets you free up your hands while using the device. The screen is, again, a decent size. It's 9 inches. Text is easy to read when you're browsing the web as well. But that's about all the nice things we're going to say about this thing for the next few minutes.
Kickstand, though. That's a good kickstand.
Well, it does good. Perfect for tray tables. I don't know where else you're going to use.
Okay, so... Okay, this has just as many features as a normal netbook, Wi-Fi, built-in webcam, Windows 7. But the user experience all hinges on its touchscreen, as does every touchscreen. So what do you think? How is it? Oh, with that kickstand, huh?
It's got a great kickstand in the back, in case you didn't see that. So you can put it on a desktop.
Stand.
Yep, pretty much any top.
Tray table.
Perfect for tray tables. The resistive touchscreen was not responsive at times, and when it worked, it was hard to just be accurate on this thing, especially when you're trying to type on the keyboard. They include a stylus, but if it's a touchscreen, I should be able to touch it.
Maybe it's a really big Palm Pilot.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a giant Jornada from back in the mid-90s. There's also an optical trackpad, which you'll end up using a lot because, again, the touchscreen is so bad. It's just not that good.
Okay, well, touchscreen aside, which is really hard to put it aside since it's so bad, this little thing has a gig of RAM and an Atom processor.
Yeah.
Did it perform well?
It worked.
There's a kickstand.
It's got a kickstand.
And then you go like this.
Here's the thing. From power on to launching the Internet Explorer, it actually took about 2 minutes, which is a long time. It's longer than any netbook we've tested.
That's giving you the gift of time, because then you can go do things for 2 minutes you never really want to do. You're like, hey, you know what? This is loading up.
Yeah, I might want to check some email in an hour and a half. Let's get this thing going.
And then what you do is you clean your house, you visit friends. There's a lot you can do too.
Yeah, it's the mounting anticipation is really one of the features that they should put on the box. Launching other applications takes about 30 seconds.
Well, why wouldn't it?
This is our producer here trying to launch one, but of course having trouble.
Why is he scratching it? It's not a scratch and sniff.
Well,
stop it.
That would be some functionality if it could do that. Overall,
oh snap!
Oh, sorry, Archos. Don't take me off your Christmas card list. Overall, this thing does everything that a netbook can do, but it just does it way too slow.
Look at our timer up there. We're like, hey guys, we're still clocking.
Yeah.
Oh, 22.
Here's the thing. On paper, this device is exactly what a lot of people want. And in fact, I think on paper, this device is what a lot of people wanted out of the iPad. The problem here is that, well, when it actually comes to life, it's not so great, and it uses Windows 7. And I'm not anti-Windows 7 at all.
But think about the good business, right? You don't have to spend the money to make it actually work well. You just have to write out on a piece of paper. And people will buy it.
I get it.
Print it out, put it on the box.
Yeah.
That's it's just all profit.
Yeah. I want to
good
point
business
out.
plan.
I want to point out. Windows 7 isn't to blame. It's the fact that no customization has
Windows
gone
7
into
I
Windows
like
7
Windows
to
7.
blame. Here's the thing. If you're going to use Windows 7, that's fine. You need to adjust the interface so that it takes advantage of the touch capabilities of your device, and so that closing Windows isn't a thumbnail-sized thing or something that requires a stylus. There's so many reasons why Windows 7 could be great, and yet just having good software isn't enough. You have to match it with good software. Or having good hardware is enough. You have to have good software, and they didn't have that.
Okay, well, it's $550. Do you think the Archos 9 PC tablet is worth it?
No. It's not. Sorry, it's slow. The touchscreen is not good.
But it does give you time, and then there's a kickstand.
It does have the kickstand, though. We love the kickstand.
That is important.
Yeah.
What's the rating on the kickstand alone?
We're giving it a 2 out of 5. It gets 1 for showing up and 1 for the kickstand.
Oh, that's fun.
If you're looking for a powerful netbook, we do want to recommend. Hold on, right here. There we go. This is the HP Mini 311. It's way faster. It's easier to use.
Huh?
It's cheaper at $400.
It's kind of heavy, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a tablet. It's a netbook, but again, for the functionality and price trade-off, this is the way to go. That's it for today's Gadget Prawn, everybody.
Yes, but if you have a gadget you'd like to see us rate, email us at gadgetprawn@g4tv.com.